energy. Don't you fuck with my 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 energy. Don't you fuck with.
Hey guys, check out the new tarot class we'll be having on September via Zoom. Let's see what lies in her future now that she's a single lady. Hey y'all, so y'all wanted me to do a real quick reading on Lovely Mimi, and guys, you guys know that, yeah, it's I'm not really into that type of stuff, even though I love me some nails and getting my nails done. I was following her on Instagram, and then I follow her nail shop. I was following her, but I'm not into all of those antics and stuff. So I was like, believe it, I love antics, but for some reason it's too much on a daily basis. It's too much for me. But I still respect her hustle. As you know, she has decided to leave her husband, and they're parting ways. I will tell you one problem I've always had with Lovely Mimi. I'm going to tell y'all this problem. She trusts people too easily, and you don't need to be a psychic to see that shit. She lets, I remember like last year, she threw a party over her house. Half the motherfuckers in that party didn't even like her ass. They were jealous. They wanted what she had. And she has to come to a point where she has to realize that you ain't got no friends in this shit. And even the people who are around you, who are staying in your house, the majority of them ain't supposed to even be up in your house. So eventually she's going to have to really know how to be by herself. That's what the problem is. She doesn't know how to be by herself. It don't take a psychic to tell you that. Like, all your little friends and your friends should not be that involved in your marriage, and your friends shouldn't even be running in and out of your house like that, period. Like, the whole thing is disastrous from beginning to end. I feel they both played a role in the end of their marriage. So let's just go into it. We only gonna do it for 15 minutes because the bitch ain't really trying to talk that long about the whole situation. Okay. One thing I want to talk about, I'm just gonna say straight up, I'm just about to go into it. How do her ancestors, I'm just gonna go to her people, her root. How do her ancestors, and normally I use bones to read ancestors, how do her ancestors feel about all of these friends, all of these so-called friends around her? And I think she needs to see a psychiatrist. Like, I really do. How does she feel about her friends that are around her? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Supporting them. You're not just, you're supporting all of these people too at the same time. So it's you're not just their friend, but in some way you're spending money on them, or you're having to put up money with them. So it's already speaking in terms of you've taken on a family, and you've taken on responsibilities. Like, you need to leave. You need to leave, sis. You need to leave. And I'm not your basic tarot card reader on the streets. I'm a Haitian voodoo mumbo. I've been doing divination since I was, how old? You ain't got no friends, sis. Remember that. You ain't got no friends. You got users and abusers. People who are blocking you from going on to the next part of your journey. Until you learn how to be alone, people are going to use you. Transition. Move away from them fools. Get away from them. They don't like your people. Move forward. Move forward. Start new. Move forward. You don't need any more. You don't need any more. Sis, them people ain't your friends. I can see that. Ray Charles can see that. You ain't got no friends. You got benefit. What is it called? People who benefit off of your success. Next question. She don't want to come to me, because I would have put her all her people on blast, because I'm going to tell the truth. And I'm going to her ancestors. You know why? Because her ancestors are who guide her in this life. It's not even as heavy for her spirit guides. I don't know where she's from. I don't know if she's from Cambodia, Vietnam, Taiwan. I don't know. But I just know she has a very strong ancestral pull. And her ancestors, if they have to, they will take all your money, sis. All your money will be gone. If it takes them having to take what you care about the most, and this is coming directly from them, they will take it because you are out of order. And that's really all they have to say. You're out of order. You and your husband are out of order. Okay? So they're not impressed. They're not. They're proud of your success, but they're not impressed by how you're living your life. So, and that's directly from them. From a priestess of the ancestors. That's directly from them. So get it together. He needs to get it together, and you need to get it together too. Because you have a big heart. But them people, girl, please. Your ancestors are not impressed, sis, at all. They're actually angry and sad. What's going to happen between Mimi and her friends? Because the friends is part of the big problem. What's going to happen between Lovely Mimi and her friends? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She's gonna fall out with one of her friends over a man. It's a guy who does mean her well, who's gonna try to come, and one of her friends, out of spiteness, it's out of jealousy, it's out of spite, is going to something's gonna happen. It's like, it seems harsh words are exchanged, or something is exchanged. It is speaking in terms, her husband, he has moved on. He has moved on. Yeah, she has a new man. She has a new man. It's speaking in terms of her friends. There's something going on with a friend and a man. Like her, a friend and a man. Like a love triangle or something. It may not happen now, but it's going to happen in the near future. It's like a love... It's like the friend is jealous of the man. It's going to cause issues. It's going to cause issues. I don't think she's learned, because I still see her putting money into her friends. Losing money through her friends, sis. Being betrayed by those who you gave money to. Your friends are your problem, sis. Your friends are your problem. One of your friends is going to betray you over a man. It's going to be over a man. Mark my words, sis. Okay. There we go. What lies in the future of Lovely Mimi's marriage? Nah, I don't want to use that shit. What lies in the future of Lovely Mimi's marriage? Ooh, I wish I would have thrown bones on this one, because it's her ancestors who speak for her. I don't know where she's from, y'all, but it has a very strong ancestral tie. Her ancestors navigate her life. They would rather have her lose everything so she can lose her friends and start all over than what is going on now. This is beyond her husband. It really is. It's more so about her life. How does Lovely Mimi feel about the ending of her marriage? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. The female who is closest to her is going to be the one to betray her. Remember that. Remember that. She's on her new journey. She's like, look, y'all, I got projects. I got stuff I need to do. I'm going to keep working on myself. I've forgotten who I am. I'm trying to figure out a lot of things. I have a lot of things coming through. I have tons of projects. I just have so many wonderful things around me. She's growing, y'all. She's growing. But this is when the cards start to get crazy right here. I always look for the crazy because the crazy is where you need to heal. This is when things start to, her money is going to start to get funny. She's going to keep making money, but she's not balanced, meaning that she's going to spend it just as quickly as she's getting it. So there's still going to be her constantly having, Mimi's a workaholic. She's going to run herself ragged to try to come up with like new ideas to keep y'all interested in her. So it's showing money coming in, money, large sums coming out, large sums coming in, large sums like coming out. So she's happy. How does her husband feel about the divorce? How does lovely Mimi's husband feel about the divorce? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. It seems like, yeah. He's trying to readjust his life, but he feels alone. He feels alone. He feels alone. He's watching the whole situation play out, and he feels like how he talks, I can tell he messes around with other women because he has a smooth way of talking. He's not healing yet. He's still hurt. Like, it's so crazy, but this is the second reading I've done where the wife is happy to be on, coming out. Yeah, you know, she's on her hot girl summer shit while he's on his lonely nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's hurt. But in a way, he still has hope that they'll actually get back again. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I don't. Yeah, he feels lost. He feels lost. Why is it always the men who be like, I'm emotional and I can't let go? And the women be like, oh my God, my uterus can finally breathe. Yeah. So let's go into the cards. What was the actual purpose of the divorce? We've already heard, I can't lie, I didn't watch both of their videos all the way. I got the attention span of a fucking gerbil. So I was like, after 4 minutes, I was like, okay, y'all. I was speeding through some stuff. I was like, okay, what was the true purpose of their divorce? What was the true purpose of their divorce? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She was feeling stuck. She was also mad about money. Like, she was mad about money, how money was being spent, but her intuition was already telling her that it was time to go. problem with him flashing or showing things off, and she feels like his businesses wasn't making a return. Like flashy, are you flashy, but almost like he was married but he was living the single life. I know in the video he talked a lot about his businesses, but it just seems like they weren't doing so hot. It's also speaking in terms of him traveling or being away and her not knowing what is going on. Money. Money, y'all. Money. Well, I mean, you replaced your husband with your friends. I mean, you still gonna be spending money. So it's like she's generous to a fault. Like she's really generous to a fault. She really is. Why don't we see what lies in her financial future? No, ooh, the future of her love life. Spirit, what lies? Want to learn tarot? Don't forget to sign up for the September 28th class.